So off the tip, it's Charlotte. At this late. Stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easy enough.
And how exciting it must be to have Lamelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Here's Doc, stolen by Washington. Ball with it, picked up by Barrett. Right side, Ball. Pass to Hayward. Shoots. And it's Rozier missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Throws it up high.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Now the Knicks with it. Here's Doc. No good on the three. Rozier against Brunson. Now here's Hayward. D right on him. The kick out to Rozier. Richards no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the shot goes in.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean,
keep it real, baby. 100%.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball, the pass to Richards. Kicks it to Hayward. And it's ball in the corner. Charlotte no good that time either. New York has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's good from long range. 6 points for Doc.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
There's Ball with the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball. Barrett for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
New York moving the ball around. Randall kicks to Barrett. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And the Hornets call time here. Coming off that loss against...
with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Here's Ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Tom.
Differently, and I think that can throw defenders off, so I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating, but if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Passes it to Rozier. 4 on the clock. Ball no good. New York with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Doc gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Doc. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hayward kicks to Rozier. Washington sets the pick for Rozier. Fires the 3. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Doc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doc's got 15.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Good idea, MP. Nice.
Time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Ball a screen on Barrett. Here's Hayward. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Pass to Rozier. Washington with the screen on Brunson. Rozier the pass to Washington. Robinson with the block. The pass to Brunson. There's a good screen. Here is Doc. Shoots the 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. He's got 18.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Washington. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 21 points for Doc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Ball with it. Out defended by Randall. Here's Washington. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Count that bucket. Randall's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Barrett. It's deflected. Inside. And Barrett slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, not his
5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Washington. Here's Richards. Charlotte moving it around. And here is Rozier. Randall grabs the board.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Good, another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time 3-point leaderboard. In the corner, it's Hayward. They set the pick. 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim. No good. Hayward's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Doc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the call will be against Lamelo Ball.
careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his third miscue.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been poor.
Reddish, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Charlotte, McDaniels checked in for Washington. Robinson comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. Oubre passes to Richards. Down low, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Screen by McDaniels. Oubre dishes to McDaniels. To the middle, shot to stop the run, and Ball slams it in.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Doc the pass to Randall. Here is Doc. There's the pick. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, New York with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Some solid defense from Robinson.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Randall from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the pass to Oubre. Screen by McDaniels. Oubre can't get it to go. And so here is New York. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Here is Doc. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Ball with the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Doc. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sweet move. Oubre against Barrett. Oubre passes to Richards. Robinson with the block. Fast break. Here they come. And so it's New York sitting on a lead of 40 points.
How do you do it, MP? You're amazing!
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is...
You're handing them the game, MP. Hold on to the ball.
With almost an entire new group here. Randall's checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And it's Doc in for Quickly. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Washington. Gordon Hayward comes in for McDaniels. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Ball subbed in for Terry Rozier. Oubre, good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home. and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hayward can hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Lob pass to Barrett.
This is what you like seeing from Barrett. Active, engaged, looking to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Ball out to the right wing. Korkmaz no good. New York's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall a screen on Ball. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Outside Ball. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Korkmaz. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Korkmaz has got 5 points in the quarter. New York with the ball. From deep. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period. Man, what a pass that was there. He really.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Toppin pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Charlotte shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Oubre outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And Ball comes to help. Toppin passes to Doc. It's Barrett on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Korkmaz. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Out to Hayward, beyond the arc. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Here's Doc with the drive.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Oubre kicks to Korkmaz. He dishes it to Ball. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, if Lamelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball. Here's Doc, and there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doc's got 48.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside. Hand in glove.
The high post shot. The shot missing. And so it's New York enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our. And as we look ahead on our schedule, taking some time now to look at our matchup, well, everything is going. That is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Doc has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones.
Good, another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Passes it to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rozier for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball. Here's Doc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Hayward kicks to Ball. Ball's got 20 tipped.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. No good from outside. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball. And then Robinson slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off. I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Brunson. Over Rozier. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The kick out to Ball. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Doc gets it to go. Doc's got 53.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Brunson against Rozier. Right side, Ball. Crafty move. That one falls. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball. Here's Doc. Plays it up and banks it in. Doc's got 55.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's Doc into the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. To the paint, here's Richards. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the 2-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Doc the pass to Robinson. Here is Doc. He's covered by Ball.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Rozier kicks the ball. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Robinson fires for 3. Doc can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Rozier looking around. Down low. Outside, Ball. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Doc, that's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Ball no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other...
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is...
I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
For the 3, and again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And the Hornets call time here.
Coach, you and Anthony are insane. I love it.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Robinson finds Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing. New York's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here is Doc. Rozier defending. Doc can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rozier's got 9 points.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the three ball if you give it to him.
Here's Doc. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal. Leaking.
Winning time.
This is the man right here. Everybody get out of MP's way.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They've got Doc. Austin Rivers is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Three-point range try is off from Doc.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Ball from long range. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. And, yep, another basket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
Here's Doc, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Hayward with a screen for Rozier. Back to ball. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his third.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Jones comes in for Duncan Robinson. Bouknight, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Time call here.
MP is making you look like a genius, coach.
You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here is Doc. He's covered by Rondo. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Bouknight. Here's Williams. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play change.
There are high school refs better than you guys.
Efficient, getting
Way
in deep and then
better.
taking advantage.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Doc. Good. That's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Now Rivers. Pass to Doc from past the arc. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rondo with it. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more...
way to watch individual games. It's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work.
Connects again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Screen by Jones. The shot by Rondo is no good.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. The Hornets also with a sub. Korkmaz is checked in. Here is Doc. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Doc. Connects from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Bouknight passes to Korkmaz. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Outside, Jones wants to get it to Rondo and does. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Williams. And it's a foul called on Doc. That'll be foul.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Jones. McDaniels comes in for Bouknight. And it's ball in for Rajon Rondo. Here is Doc. And another 3 for New York.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There's the pick. Korkmaz passes the ball. Here's Richards. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Charlotte no good that time either.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Doc. And the 3 off target. The Hornets shooting 40% in the 4th. Passes to Richards. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Rose. Offline with his 3. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball.
He got it again. Sensational.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen Not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport, complete scoring dominance.
100 points for him still sends shivers down my spine to say it, and this is a game that nobody thought could be matched. Wilt Chamberlain's half-century record has been
yet another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
Charlotte making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Pass the ball. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Richards passes to Robinson. And it's ball in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Doc's got 10 rebounds.
Come on! You're unreal, MP! Amazing skills!
Just get rid of it. Get ready for the pass.
Trust MP, coach! In MP we trust!
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
From deep. Second shot opportunity. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. A fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Doc.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And Doc gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ball's knocked loose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams.